Once you have taken hope from a man, every other thing becomes irrelevant. The only way you can be happy with the wealth you have made is if you acquire this wealth legally. True happiness comes from within. True happiness comes from contentment. Yo, what up everyone? It's your boy, the Crackhead, wishing you all a wonderful day. To my beloved Christian brethren, the Bible says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world, for all that is in the world is the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, the pride of life, and so on and so forth. We live in a society where everybody is clamoring to get rich. We are working hard, striving, buying ourselves in the process and buying others just because we want to make that thing called kesef in Hebrew, money in English, ego in Igbo, деньги in Russian. Money, as much as it does not bring happiness, but it can in a way contribute to you being happy. But is happiness all about money? Is happiness all about possessions? Is happiness all about the things we physically own? Happiness is all about what you have inside and not what you have on the outside. Once you have taken hope from a man, every other thing becomes irrelevant because there is nothing to live forward to. The worst thing we can do for ourselves is to get into a situation of hopelessness. I read in news this morning a story where that guy and that girl spied two cousins 6 years old. And yesterday, about a guy taking his own life. Whether it's as a result of hopelessness for the fact that you will not have what to eat tomorrow, or hopelessness that it is so bad for you that the only way you can have something to eat is to take another person's life. Either case, it is very wrong. Yes, things are difficult. Yes, it seems as if we're struggling to make ends meet. Yes, it seems as if our government, our leaders are not helping us to achieve what we want to achieve when it comes to success. It may seem that way, but brother, think about it. When you get to a position that you want to do that thing which is bad, and you know it is bad because you have a conscience that tells you that what you're about to do is bad, and you decide to ignore your righteous conscience and go ahead to do that bad thing, after you've done that, are you going to be happy with yourself? Even when you have the money, are you going to be happy enjoying that money? That's the question, because at the end of the day, no matter the amount of money you would have through an illegal way, no matter the amount of money you're going to have because you thought that buying some other person is going to give you money, and if per adventure you have that money, how is that going to bring happiness to you? Why did you want that money in the first place? To build a house? All right, you've succeeded in doing everything you did in a bad way, and you finally built that house. Is that going to bring you happiness? Happiness that now you're living in a mansion? And how much is that happiness going to last for you? Again, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. For if any man loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Now, to those who do not believe in Christianity, to those who do not believe in God, let's take it the secular way. With all the wealth you've amassed, with all the money you've been able to get for yourself, how are you feeling right now? Now, be honest with yourself. The only way you can be happy with the wealth you have made is if you acquire this wealth legally, because you will sit back and think about your past, how you struggled with your own hands, the places you went to with your own legs. When you reflect on that, seeing where you are right now, that alone will give you the happiness, not even the money you've made, not even the houses you've built legally, but the struggles of the past is what will bring the happiness as a result of the position you've been right now in life. So brothers and sisters, why are you acquiring that wealth as a Christian? Why are you acquiring possessions as a secular person? Is it for your happiness? True happiness comes from within. True happiness comes from contentment. True happiness comes from a point of being satisfied with what you have or with what you don't have, so that by the time you have what you did not have in a legal way, then the happiness will explode in such a way you never believed you will be that happy. It's your boy, the Crackhead. I hope and I wish this blind was able to make you refocus and redirect your life if you were heading towards the wrong track. Bye for now.